Hello, 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 and welcome to Josie K Tarot. This is my live video podcast. It is only during these live. I will do a one question reading for just a minimum of information. I've laid out some cards regarding the collective energy today, moving into the rest of October. But first, I'm going to say hello to Nisha. Hi, Nisha. Thank you so much for attending. Wow, I have so much to say. I think I'm just going to go ahead and start with the Celtic spread in front of me using the, what is this, Les Vampiros deck by Lucy Cavendish. All right, so the card that jumped out is like the exact description of what people are dealing with, if not already, but for sure by mid to end of October. So we have the sacrifice card. People are needing to let go in order to move forward. And sometimes sacrificing unhealthy people, places, circumstances, and etc. is difficult. But Spirit with that card is giving the collective the energy to put themselves first, to really sacrifice anything negative, even if it's negative thoughts or behaviors. For now is a time for the truth of one's awareness of the self. I might have to do a video about that all alone, separate. So in the thoughts position of the Celtic spread for the collective, during this week, if not already, we have the ancient energies. This is thinking about family. This is thinking about your ancestors. This is thinking about changes in the area of family, and for some, a form of inheritance, making changes in the area of money or things of the material when it comes to family. That's in the thoughts of many at this time, or will be throughout the second half of October of 2020. So in the foundation, we have the call of the night, a daring adventure. So some of the collective are aware of where they are headed, and they're starting to feel that adventurous, exciting energy once again in their lives. For some reason, the moon poking through the clouds out the window or up in the sky, looking at the moon between the clouds. That is the area of the time that Spirit's saying they want to clarify for the collective, is when you'll kind of feel this excitement. Wow. Now, for some in the area of love, and I think that this Mercury retrograde that's going from, I believe, October 14th to November 3rd is going to bring people back. Why? Because we're becoming more self-aware of ourselves, right? And some people are going to go back and repeat the same unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles as new beginnings start, and they'll have to learn something all over again. But there are those who have come into an awareness of themselves and now know what needed to change, how far they've come, and now what they want to make come manifest in the next chapter, okay, of the next 10 to 30 years. We're all on the same internet platform. So instead of working for a human CEO and etc., we can create what we so choose through our own gifts, talents, skills, and market it nationally, through the internet. Now, this is what I was getting to. In the recent past, we do have a lot of the collective who were caught up with the past in their thoughts. They were, the card says, imprisoned. The past is a prison. Or was, because people are now going from, I'm refusing to let go because it made me feel good to do this for people who needed me and stuff like that. But now I know that I need to sacrifice what was in the past that was holding me back, old grudges or bitterness in connection to others. Thinking about family, making family change here in October. And finding that because they are letting go, it's a bit of a sacrifice. It's an offering of Spirit saying, I'm not going to hold on to these grudges. I'm not going to hold on to this bitterness. I'm not going to refuse to let go, but instead, I'm going to look forward in my life in an excited way. I know that this energy is building. Some already know what that means. Thank you for the thumbs up. So in the next couple weeks from watching this video today, we have the hunter. So we have a collective energy, groups of people, whoever, who is sacrificing the past, thinking about family changes, going towards daring and exciting adventures, ideas, goals, and intentions. And now, as they are focused in the next couple weeks, they're coming up with a win-win. So if you haven't come up with it yet or haven't seen it come, Spirit's helping with this. The universe is helping for people to create a win-win because you have evolved. You've become aware of what needs to change in general. Nisha, thank you so very much for the donation. Will you please remind me of what your sun sign is? You know, a lot of people are asking about jobs. And I have to tell you, I've been watching my children, who I've told from the beginning, if you do what you love doing, you will never work a day in your life, right? So my daughter has done makeup things on the internet, wig things. Now she's making those big, huge blankets. And that's, you know, a good $85 to $100 profit per blanket. So this is where we're all being guided to go. Right? Businesses are going to start doing these, what do you call it? I used to be on them myself, where you're there for a period of time, but they can't maintain or secure that job for the long term because of the money, because of COVID, because of the energy. So what is it that you were sent here to this earth to be remembered for? Okay, that's what we're to discover, because that brings complete joy and fulfillment. And this is the time for people to take this internet platform that is fair and open to everyone and create something you enjoy, where you can prosper, where you can evolve spiritually and financially. So you may be feeling, if you'll just take some time to write down a couple ideas, the same thing that we have for the collective here. I'm going to create a win-win for myself. I'm going to be the hunter. I'm not going to just think people are hunting me or someone else or picking me out of a crowd or looking at my resume. I am going to create a win-win for myself. I'm going to create something that fulfills me and profit from it. That is has been going on for the collective. People have been writing me about their ideas. I've been guiding them as to how to take those ideas. We had someone in our Zoom chat who just didn't have an idea. And then I said, well, what are you good at? And then they went around and around, and all of a sudden they were like, well, you know, I really accomplished in this area. And I said, well, then that's your sign, right? That's where Spirit's trying to guide you. So take that knowledge or learn and build something upon and with that. That is unique to you. All right, so I'm going to actually, for you, Nisha, I'm going to get into the yes or no deck. This is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. And I'm just going to ask Spirit to please provide some information regarding a new job. Of course, everything is about cause and effect, right? So whatever time and effort you put in every day, where you put out a couple applications and then you go get busy doing something else, so your mind isn't stuck with that. Day-to-day practice, daily practice, I saw that in the card at some point, is what is going to create positive results, where you can be the one who creates 3-4 different options, and you get to decide who's going to serve you with the best, most comfortable position. So you are the boss of your path. Remember that. Okay, wow. So the first card that jumped out representing this next week for you, Nisha, is perfect timing. You may be fearing that something is unlikely, and this is what Spirit's saying, is we need to let go of our fears in order to let perfect timing transpire, right? Because Spirit's waiting and watching the action steps you're taking and the prayers you're making. But if you start to think that something's unlikely, then Spirit kind of holds back to figure out why that is. Holy mackerel. If you want a job, now's the time to go out and seek it, or to create it, like I was talking about before. Here you are creating abundance in your foundation. This could happen in the next week. And that could be why you're starting to say, I'm creating a win-win. You know, I put my applications in, and at the same time, I'm going to create something on the side and market it on Amazon, Etsy, eBay, whatever internet platform you so choose. So Spirit was trying to tell you in the past month or so that you are indeed ready. But you've got to think positively, because you're slowing. When we think negatively, we darken our aura and we actually prevent the blessings from coming in. So in the next couple of weeks, as you are creating a win-win, right? I'm putting time and effort into application CVs, resumes, interviews, whatever. And at the same time, I'm creating something that I can do or learn, that I can profit from on the side, no matter what happens in the area of career. So we have look for a sign in the next couple of weeks. For as you take action, Spirit is confirming that the situation is going to improve. They're giving you the strength to connect out with helpful people, right? Once we figure out our purpose, then we are being guided to go out and teach others who have maybe the same gifts. So Spirit saying, do not fear that there's something better. Have faith that there is something better in your life. And know that by the 4th to 6 weeks from now, you're going to have the strength to let go of feeling as though something is unlikely because of the abundance that Spirit's trying to guide you towards. Look at compromise, thoughts. Okay. This moment of pause is when Spirit is trying to line up divine timing for you. So you put in your effort and then you take your mind away and you wait. Because why? Spirit's saying in the near future, there will be success with an exclamation mark. Within the next few months, you will recover from maybe letting go or a change. Yeah. See, if you believe in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you will be able to choose a new direction. Why? Because you're recognizing that the situation in your life is improving. So with reconsider, change your perspective, look at things from a positive light, knowing that Spirit is watching the action steps you're taking, is listening to the prayers you are making, and that there is absolutely no need to worry. When an opportunity of abundance comes, Spirit saying, say yes. As that opportunity shines down upon you within the next few weeks, in the meantime, meditate, connect, communicate clearly with Spirit. Pray for exactly what you'd like Spirit to help you make come manifest, and trust and have faith that this is likely. Yeah, see, because Spirit wants you to come to a peaceful resolution, understanding that there is something better and that it will come when the time is right. Something may not feel like the right time, but we do have remain positive because there are big happy changes happening. Maybe you'll receive an offer or two, like I was talking about, and then you can let go of one of them by the 4th going into the 6th week from now. Scorpio. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify with the Gilded Tarot deck. Hi, Claire. Yes. You're welcome, Nisha. I'm just going to quick clarify this Celtic spread. Yeah, confusion. Apply your imagination. Because again, in your thoughts, you get the 5 of Wands. So this is worries and fears over what action steps to take. And Spirit is saying, look at this. In your foundation, you have the major arcana, the Empress. Therefore, Spirit's going to help you to give birth to this abundance through your efforts and prayers. You are ready to step in a new path. You just need to look for a sign, right? So when you are conflicted, pray to Spirit for a sign and then wait, for there are wonderful things hidden in the shadows. The situation will improve. An offer will come with the Page of Wands energies regarding finance, career, or creativity. And then through helpful connections, teaching or learning from others, a major arcana comes riding in. You'll be able to sidestep what doesn't serve you and know that Spirit is guiding you to maybe even travel or move into a new direction. This is interesting. I felt this earlier. We do have someone who is unhealthy, some form of addiction, temptation, someone who may have, I don't know, they're an unhealthy connection, or you're worried about a connection, maybe regarding someone at your current job or whoever that may be to you. And Spirit saying, have hope that you will eventually be able to let go of your worries. Why? Because of the 10 of Pentacles in the outcome position. An offer that is very fulfilling financially. All right, so let me try and separate these cards here. All right. Nope, nope, nope. Where's my music? All right. Big happy changes. That was on the bottom of the deck. Put the effort in, and so too shall you receive, and probably more quickly than you expect. Could be one offer or two in the next 4 to 6 weeks if you do this daily. All right. All right. So I'm going to go back to the collective spread with the Less Vampirous deck by Lucy Cavendish. All right. So where were we? People are having to sacrifice. People are having to let go of people, places, circumstance, situations that they refused to let go of in the past. Some felt imprisoned in a situation because they were repeating behaviors that were not good for oneself. And we have ancient in the thoughts position of the Celtic spread. We have thinking about making changes in the area of family, of inheritance, ancestors. And now there are thoughts in the foundation and creative aspects position about a daring, new, exciting idea. So we're going to start to feel this energy. I feel closer to mid-month about what we want to do in our own journey that is exciting. Creating win-win decisions for ourselves, right? And in the actions position of the Celtic spread, we have faith. So the advice here for the collective is to trust in spirit, that as you let go of those people, places, circumstances, situations that were negative, you can indeed move forward with a situation regarding, again, family, ancestors, or some form of inheritance. That's what's bringing this excitement in. That's what's bringing the strength in, to know with the hunter energies that you are going to succeed because of your confidence, because of your faith, right? Having faith in the reading. Now, this is the only really light card in the deck. And actually for vampires, of course, being in the light is very difficult. So Spirit in the inner strengths position is saying her last day in the light. Now she can step out of difficulties because of surprise changes regarding family, regarding inheritance, wins, changes in the area of things of the material. And in the hopes and fears position, throughout the rest of October of 2020, we have hope, bright prospects, excitement. For some, you're just starting to recognize something exciting that you can go towards. And yeah, it's going to feel hard to say, I need to cut away from other people, places, circumstances and do me, right? But that is not selfish. That is something we are always supposed to do, is make sure that in our own journey, we are fulfilled and happy and content. So there is a win-win situation regarding family changes, regarding inheritance. And then somebody steps into their last day in the dark, okay, maybe for humans, because of unexpected endings, surprise changes, and shifts. These are something that Spirit is helping us to have the strength to push through with hope in our hearts. For by the end of October, going into early November of 2020, we have in the outcome position redemption, forgiveness, letting go. Now she's kind of looking over at the family situation, family and friends, making changes in the area of family, hoping to be redeemed, and having faith that a shift will happen. And then you really can let go of what you refused to let go of in the past, bitterness, grudges, and all things that are unhealthy. Hi, Firefly. All right, so I'm just going to kind of keep this short if I can today, right? How many times do I say that? Today, what I'm going to do is read the titles of the beginning, first half of October and the second half of October general reading. Okay, the titles for those readings, and we can compare to what may be transpiring in the lives of those whom are listening. Let me know if these messages apply to you. If you have a question, I'll go ahead and stop where I'm at, and we can check the cards regarding your question. I'm then going to, for each sign, bring in the affirmation deck and do a quick Celtic spread. So if anybody has a question right now, I am open to a one-question reading for a $10 donation. Just click on the little $ box. Whoa, positive thoughts. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right, let's go ahead and just talk about these titles then. So we're going to start with Aries, go down through Pisces. It should be rather brief. Again, if you want a one-question reading, I only offer these during this live video podcast, so just let me know, drop me a donation, and then provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or your concern. So Aries at 2116, Aries, thinking about a new path in connection to another. The path is getting closer after some form of conflict, but there is help from others. Okay, so the title for the first half of October of 2020 reading for Aries was, and is, because today's the 8th, abundance and an ideal relationship. So we have Aries that are receiving some form of abundance, like we talked about in the general reading. And they're realizing that, yes, indeed, they have come into an ideal partnership, be it business or personal. Now, for the second half of October of 2020 for Aries, we have reconciliation and then separation. So with this energy, what I feel is happening is an Aries has realized contentment. I'm abundant, I'm in a relationship, or this is the great partnership. And then as you are giving off that bright, beautiful aura, Aries, of course, you're going to draw others towards you. Mercury is going into retrograde from the 14th of October to November 3rd. So somebody's going to be drawn towards you because you are so happy, content, and abundant. And then you're going to have the strength to do what? To get rid of whoever may carry energies of negativity, unhealthy energy. So after reconciliation, there will be separation. There may be a conversation, but I think Aries is going to be strong enough to then move on. You may have something you want to say. I feel like somebody has something they want to say to you, and they might communicate that with you, Aries, during the second half of October. Thanks, Firefly. Okay, so Firefly is going to do the timestamps, hopefully, and put them in the comment section, which means you get a fall special reading, which is a 15-minute video reading worth $25. Okay, so spiritual advice for this Aries, please, during the rest of October of 2020. Oh my gosh, what did we talk about with the collective? Letting go. I no longer dwell on the bad things that happened. Instead, I am communicating with others. If I am wondering what the other person is feeling, I'm going to ask them. If I want to know what they're feeling, if I wish they knew how you were feeling, tell them. I messed that up. Anyway, in the foundation, we have beauty. So you are a beautiful person, Aries. You have grown strong enough now to let go, to have a conversation and to walk away without losing a part of yourself in that. In the past, someone here built up the strength to say, I'm no longer going to dwell on the negativity that happened in the past, but I'm going to remain patient as I communicate with others in a positive way, knowing that I'm a beautiful person. I know that through my actions during October, good things are going to come as I let go, like we talked about in the beginning during the collective reading. So Spirit is giving this Aries the strength of worthiness. Remain patient, communicate, and know that you are worth ultimate happiness. So do not fear getting centered. Have hope that you can close your eyes, return to your center, and find wisdom and tranquility. What did I say? An ideal partnership. That's actually, it says ideal relationship in October. So Aries, by the end of October, you are going to feel like you are indeed a rare and precious find, and that your brilliance will be reflected back to you when you are paired with a true match. Your ideal partnerships and working relationships will be easy and free-flowing. You deserve greatness because you are greatness. Not much to do. Let someone come to you in October, say their piece, and then, move on from the negative. Shout out the time. I'm washing dishes. Okay, thanks, Firefly. All right. So let's talk about Taurus. Any Tauruses in the house? Whoop, whoop. All right. First half of October, the title for the Taurus reading was Your Difficulties Are a Sign to Your Success. And now during the second half of October, the title is Free Yourself and They Will Follow. So we have a Taurus here, or a group of Tauruses, however it applies, that was going through some difficulty. And now Spirit's trying to help give guidance to this Taurus as to which direction they should go. And they're saying that the difficulties we experience when we walk in our shadow side, right, is what's meant to bring us into the light. The difficulty is what was meant to teach us so we can help others, which is our main purpose here. So your difficulty is your sign to success, is the title for this first half of October. Then we have a Taurus in the second half of October who's going to be able to free themselves, and I'm feeling they mean from difficulties, and then they will follow. This could be supporters. This could be a partner. This could be family and friends. As you free yourself from your difficulties, a person in your life could move forward with you, and it could be a beautiful thing. So let's clarify again with the affirmation deck and do a Celtic spread. Spiritual advice, please. Oh, I forgot Taurus. Darn it. All right, I'll try to remember for Gemini. Taurus, please. Spiritual advice. We had some cards jump. Okay, so we have a Taurus right now who is really wanting communication, or who's being surrounded by energies of communication. And the card says, wonder how that other person is feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. Okay, it's time for communication. Yeah. There's a Taurus here who in the next week is thinking about connecting. Communication, wanting to say something, wanting to share something, because in your foundation, Spirit is telling you that you have now the energies of an ultimate potential within. And the card says, Taurus, I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishments. In the foundation, in the past, this Taurus realized that there are many beautiful, abundant possibilities in life's path. Remember, Taurus, that you always have unlimited options. Life is like a buffet. Allow yourself to choose whatever makes you happiest. Communicate, connect your ultimate potential with others. And yes, in the next couple weeks from today, we do have a lot of up and down energy, but that's how life goes, right? We got to roll with the flow, and it's a way of keeping busy, even though we have to make those phone calls and adjust our bill or do whatever. Look at your life, pretend you're an actor and this is your journey, and up and down, you got to do these things just like the next person, is the advice. So in the actions position, all you need to do in October, Taurus, is trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end. Through these up and downs, I know that I will connect and be able to communicate with others, that I am living my fullest potential. Beautiful. So in the inner strength position, Spirit saying, we're giving you the strength to trust that as you move towards greater consciousness, the old thoughts and habits will indeed fall away. Do not fear abundance, but have hope in your ultimate potential. For an abundant opportunity, person, situation, in the end, by beginning of November of 2020, Taurus, is going to bring you energies of great confidence. So as you love yourself, others are loving you. Give generously. Some advice here to help others who are going through what you've already experienced. Because that's where I think you will find not only abundance financially, Taurus, but spiritually, right? We're meant to come here and help others in some way once we figure out our purpose. All right, Geminis, 30-50, Geminis. So Spirit is trying to guide Gemini into a new path, is guiding Gemini to think things through. If you are unsure of the action steps you are taking for the future, Gemini, continue to do what you're doing. So the title for Gemini for the first half of October of 2020 is An Ideal Partnership. Some of you may know who that is as I am speaking. And in the second half of October, the title for the Gemini general reading is Yes, this is the romance of a lifetime. And then we have victory and success. So I can tell through personal readings that some of these are happening at the same time. A relationship is beautiful, victory and success, and it all shows up at the same time. For others, there's a decision between love and romance and victory and success. So enjoy what it is. If you were questioning it, yes, this that is happening for you on a karmic level. That means that someone may have gone through some difficulty. And now after that suffering and releasing and healing, you are rising to a higher, better journey. The best chapter in your life that you've experienced thus far. So Gemini, right now, during this next week especially, Spirit's giving you the energies of gentleness. So speak gently, listen gently, align with the gentlest part of yourself, and take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. Peacefulness. What does peacefulness mean to you, Gemini? The card says, I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart, and this is where I choose to spend my time. There's playfulness. So we've got gentleness, peacefulness, and playfulness after difficulty. Maybe during this first half of October or the whole month of October is kind of what I'm feeling. I am a playful participant in my life and always have an option to make something a fun game instead of a burden. Yeah, so there was some form of connection, communication, or it's coming up rather quickly here for this Gemini that's going to tame this Gemini in some way. They're going to be thinking more peacefully, more gently, and more playfully about life. During the second half of October of 2020, we have good things to come. So realizing in the next couple weeks that good things are coming. And in the actions position, the advice here for this Gemini is to don't take things personally. If someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. And instead, I'm going to go and remain playful, gentle, peaceful, knowing that I have power in my inner strengths position. So during the whole month of October, especially towards the end of October of 2020, Gemini, you're going to feel stronger. You're going to feel more grounded. You're going to feel more powerful in some way. I think as these good things come, not only does it heal your mind, but it makes you feel stronger in yourself. So there is some form of self-awareness that Spirit is nudging this Gemini to discover, especially closer to the end of March. So in the hopes and fears position, we do have a Gemini who is hoping to get out in nature, to maybe go back towards a playful situation that involves nature. to not take things personally when it comes to your playfulness, that playful, fun energy, but to know by the end of October, early November, that you have the story of my life energies. And the card says, I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life. I choose to make it the kind of a story where even the tough parts have a happy ending. On the bottom of the deck, we have abundance. Abundance, wonder, and trust. That you are worthy of love, and you're going to feel a lot stronger knowing that as you sprinkle joy on the people, places, circumstances in your life, they're only going to get better after a lot of difficulty. Hi, Ivy. All right, let's go ahead and talk about Cancer. Any Cancers in the house? Whoop, whoop, 3554. So we have a Cancer who Spirit's connecting with to help make a decision. Could be two decisions. And there's indecisiveness about what action to take when it comes to their foundation, their home, their family, their business. So, Cancer, the title for the first half of October of 2020 general reading was Peaceful Times Are on the Horizon. Okay, so Cancer should be feeling a lot more peaceful. If not now, you will be by mid-October of 2020. And during the second half of October of 2020, we have the title, Letting Go of an Ex, Meeting a New Love. So it's like, here's your journey, you're doing your thing, and you have a person in your journey with you. Once you let go, spiritually, emotionally, pray to Spirit to take it off of you and bless you with the proverbial right one, that's when you will make room in your journey for Spirit to send someone in. And for some of you, well, we got new love. So we may have to check on that. Let's see what Spirit has to say to this Cancer during the month of October, here on out into and through the end of October of 2020, Spirit. Okay, so Cancer, yes. You are beautiful. Let your inner light shine. And the card says, I am beautiful even when I don't think it. I am beautiful even when I don't see it. I am beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful, and I don't even care if someone knows it. We have a Cancer who in the thoughts position during the next week or two is thinking about getting centered. Maybe you're thinking about working on exercise, working on stretching, working on working out in some way, meditation, yoga, because the card says when things get to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. And in my center, I have wisdom and tranquility. I know that I am a beautiful person. Wow. Because in the foundation, we have confidence. So a very confident Cancer, because you have found some form of peacefulness. Thank goodness. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. I am beautiful, even when I don't think it, for I know how to center myself when things get to be too much. And now, in this moment, I take a look at myself and step back and realize an abundance of abilities and talents, things that are beautiful in my life that show up in magical ways. So in the next couple weeks from today's video, we have manifestation. What is it you are trying to create? If you could have anything you wanted, Cancer, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are now holding the magic wand of manifestation, and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, that you're actually creating dreams to come? So in your actions position, it's all about gentleness, confidence, knowing that through prayer, as you center yourself, that you are beautiful, that you are peaceful when it comes to the past. And now you can move forward in a gentle way, trusting and having faith in your prayers, and knowing that in your inner strengths position, Spirit is giving you the magic energy. I believe in magic because I am recognizing the evidence of this manifestation. So in the hopes and fears position, it's time to hope for love, not to fear love. Oh yeah, that's a song too. And in the outcome position, look at watching your life like a 3D show with those glasses on, sitting in energies of wonder. It is wonderful to be in a state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to myself, my life becomes better. So I am not going to fear love. I am confident now that I can manifest as I center myself and free myself from anyone or anything that is too much. We talked about in the collective reading. Do not judge yourself. Do not judge others, for there is an ideal partnership headed your way. I feel like by the end of October for some Cancers, it might be early November of 2020. All right, let's look at Leos. Whoop, whoop. Any Leos in the house? Cancer rising. Definitely feel like I'm starting to see potential in myself once again. Yeah, specific and greedy. Good for you. Good. And I'm hearing that a lot from other people. It's whatever. My wife is Leo. Yes, me. Firefly. All right. So for Leo, the title for the first half of October's general reading was Giving Thanks to a Peaceful Sanctuary. Going through a transformation. This is that self-awareness we talked about. And the title for the second half of October general reading for Leo is Releasing and Healing the Past. Time, please. Let's do 40 minutes. So let's see what Spirit has to say to this Leo who's being guided to give thanks for the blessings in their life as they release and heal the past and allow transformation within. To give thanks for the beautiful sanctuary that you have created for yourself in your life. Persevere. Okay, so this is a message for now, into and through the next week for whichever Leo I'm reading for during this general reading. It seems like you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. What you are waiting to be and have accomplish, I'm hearing a lot of messages. It will come, but it's going to take some time, right? Divine timing is helping shift everyone into the path that is in their highest, best good. So in your thoughts position during the next week or two, Leo, you have energies of inspiration. It's time to persevere and inspire others. You may be feeling very strong because of a journey that you're aware of that's just going to take some time. In the recent past, there was some form of engagement. Maybe someone got engaged. Maybe there was a commitment, partnership, or contract. Continue to remain inspired and persevere. As things move forward, you're going to be feeling very strong within, especially in the next couple weeks, because you are taking action, some of you, to step out of a man-made box. The card says, take a walk in the woods, smell the flowers, hug some trees. Your power lies in your ability to inspire others. And look at this. Spirit's giving you the strength during October, Leo, with the sanctuary energy, to take some time away from the chaos of life, to trust and have hope that everything is going to be okay, because there is joy here. It may take a month, it may take 3 months, but you have the strength and the power to trust in your prayers and to sprinkle joy to everything you do. Inspiration. Yeah, good things are coming, tied to some form of abundance, money, or things of the material. But there will be ups and downs. And Spirit's saying, love is a many splendid things. So each day at this time in October, notice and appreciate the wonderful splendors of life. Persevere. Especially get out and get connected with nature. Miss Lynn, 1974, after months of checking out from tarot, hello, from this aqua that started from you doing tarot right from your carpet in your living room. And Firefly says always. Okay, good. That's awesome. All right, let's look into Virgo. Any Virgos in the house? Whoop, whoop. 4511. So we have a Virgo who's thinking about their foundation, maybe making changes to the area of home, family, or business. Spirit saying, wait a minute. Look at how far you have come. There is a new path opening up. So my first half of October title for the general Virgo reading was Reaching Your Ultimate Potential. So some Virgos, you have reached it, or you're pretty much aware of your potential in a situation, connection, circumstance, business, creative project. And now in the second half of October of 2020, Virgo, the title is Trust Your Inner Guidance. This will lead you correctly. So we have a Virgo who is recognizing their ultimate potential, and they are trusting themselves that they are headed in the right direction, that they will make the right decisions during the month of October. So spiritual guidance, please, dear Lord, spirit guides and angels, for whichever Virgo this is that I'm reading for during this general reading. Wow, we've got engagement. So we have a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on, who wants to get together, who wants to engage with another or others. Oh boy. So we've got love here, thoughts position, love and engagement. Spirit is giving this Virgo the strength in the foundation position to center themselves. When things feel like they're too much, close your eyes, return to your center, and wait on wisdom and tranquility. In the recent past, this Virgo was trying to summon up the strength to engage. Ooh, this could be a single person. As you think about love and you center yourself, right? Slowly but surely, if this is love, it's about the journey of what you are manifesting and who you are. But there is vitality showing up in the next couple of weeks. Oh my. So this Virgo, in your actions position, you're creating some form of confidence or confidence. Look back at yourself with great confidence in this moment of vitality. Wow. Spirit is giving you the strength to persevere. It seems like you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain that you're climbing, Virgo, is huge and formidable, but also so is your ability to climb it. So in your hopes and fears position, have hope that the story will end in a way where you can say, I centered myself. I walked in energies of confidence. And as I engaged with others, I loved myself. I persevered and knew that I had the strength to find the energy of vitality. I will not fear the journey, but I will embrace the fact that this is my life story. Even with the ups and downs, I will center myself. I will follow my heart, and I will smile as I maintain strength in my personal sanctuary. We have someone, there's playfulness, and then we have a little bit of impermanence, and someone letting go, finding the strength and the courage to inspire another or to learn from another. Now, if some of you have been creating a way to help others, which I think is a big part of what we are guided to manifest in our own lives, what you create right now, if you start to feel powerful because of what you've learned and how things are starting to move forward for you, maybe you're making a little extra money or you have a way to help give generously to others, There's a big karmic message here to definitely donate, help, give to others, especially in October. We've got 2 full moons in October, 2 in the year of 2020. I just feel like this is a big month where, let's see, the first moon is October 1st and the second full moon is October 31st. We go from the sanctuary of an open heart, being guided to slow down and observe, and then to, by the end of October, accept change in another or in oneself so that we can move forward, maintaining stability. It's a time for new beginnings, and has been back in September, and to bring balance to emotional havoc. Okay, so this is really recognizing right from wrong, good from bad, moral from moral. Am I going to put on the proverbial white coat or the black coat? Am I going to walk in my shadow side, or am I going to guide myself into something better because I know my own potential and how far I've come and what I deserve? Just want to say it's so nice to see you live again. When do you usually come in? Well, actually, I have a live Zoom cast, Ivy, on Wednesdays, yesterday at noon U.S. Central Time, where we come into a Zoom cast and we can see each other, we can talk to each other, we can talk about how the energies are affecting each person's journey, and then we look forward into how that outcome is going to be. People call my readings their constitution, one of my favorite subscribers does. And so when we write down these messages from these readings and we go through the journey with them, you start to have aha moments, and then you can make decisions that would otherwise have left you stagnant. Okay, so I'm not a Virgo, but I knew when she was channeling, spirit had her, and I can't remember. What a gift. Hello from this Irish bird in the UK. Oh, thank you. And hello to the Irish bird. Noon Central Time, correct. So Wednesdays at noon Central Time is the Zoom cast. And if you want to attend that live, just write me at my email, josiek42@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link and invitation to the Zoomcast on Wednesdays at noon. On Thursdays at noon, I do my live video podcast where we do these chats, and I offer a 1-question reading for a minimum of a $10 donation. On the flip side, we rise. Libra here. Amen. Kamala Harris is a Libra. You don't want to tick them off. So let's go ahead and go into Libra, shall we? Libra is at 5240, and then I saw it flip to 41. Spirit has been guiding Libra as to what action steps to take. They may have been deciding one path or another. The title to the first half of October general reading for Libra was Unwavering Faith Brings Excitement. So someone was kind of thinking things weren't going to work out, and then there was a shift. Okay, and that's what Spirit's trying to do now, is shift us into a higher, better path, bringing back that optimism, that joy, that contentment, bringing back the truth, right, instead of all this blah 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 blah. And Libras are all about truth. So I do have to say, my daughter, I filmed this on, like, I think it was end of September, and the title was Unwavering Faith, which she was kind of just overwhelmed with family, children, life, and then excitement, boom, calls me and tells me, I believe around the 26th of September, that she just got engaged. So that's the excitement I found out was what this title meant, at least for her. Now, in the second half of October of 2020, for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, the title now is Love is Worth the Effort. And then we have partnerships and contracts arrive. So, Libra, let's look at the spiritual advice. Basically, what I'm getting is excitement has happened. Somebody's happy now during the second half, or even now through into the end of October of 2020, that they can now remember that as they put the effort in and as they had faith, not only did it bring excitement regarding a partnership, but for others, new partnerships and contracts, I feel in the area of money and creativity are set to arrive, right? So what we are creating, we could start a small business via the internet, and each of us could make enough with 8 billion people in the world to support ourselves. And I think that's where we're headed to and have been since 2019. All right, so in the center of the Celtic spread for this Libra, again, we have letting go. We had that in the overall collective reading at the beginning of this live video podcast. And the card says, Libra, I don't dwell on the bad things. I let them go because I have enough going on. So therefore, I am thinking positive thoughts. She is watering her hair and growing flowers and thinking about maybe starting a flower shop. You know, this is about, I can create positive things in my life. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and I weed out the bad ones. I will not dwell on the bad things that have happened. I'm going to understand and let go because I know that the ups and downs of life are just the way that life goes. I'm going to enjoy this incredible life, even during the ups and downs. For in the past, I had maybe a difficult journey of some sort, but now I can bring that to a happy ending and let go. In the next couple weeks, the advice for this Libra, whoever this is no judgment. Not judging others, not judging yourself, but instead having the courage to take action, to face your fears when it comes to letting go of what was, what happened, what transpired, and instead, Spirit's giving you the strength to focus on your own sanctuary. You have earned some time away from the chaos of life. So without judgment, it is a time of positive thinking. It is a time to have hope and trust that since the personal growth card showed up, that you are moving towards greater consciousness and that now you can let old thoughts and habits fall away. You can now, by the end of October, early November, give generously to another or others because you have grown personally and no longer are you going to judge what transpired, but think positively and courageously about your own personal growth and understand the blessings you have day to day, what you are creating for yourself, that in connection to others, there's always going to be up and downs, right? Because everybody is living their own journey and we may come towards another in a way that just doesn't work out sometimes. So that we have friendliness, communication, follow your heart, for you will have the strength and the patience to wonder in a gentle way of about new possibilities. Your ultimate potential could lie in teaching or learning something new in October. All right. Overjoyed to be here, girls. I think no matter what, the sign here is the message collectively. Yes, and how it affects everybody. Oh, thank you, Miss Lynn. Oh, I love you guys. I really do. I can't even begin to tell you. Look at that. Self-love just popped up. I love you guys. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and head into Scorpio. Any Scorpios in the house? Whoop, whoop. 58 minutes and 9 seconds. So Spirit is trying to help guide this Scorpio to recognize what didn't work in the past, to recognize that you deserve better and more, and that it is time for a new direction and the planning of that new direction. Scorpio, the first half of October of 2020 general reading title was Overstepping Heartache. Anybody dealing with that? And creating your own fortune, just like the collective. A reconciliation. In the second half of October, we have a reconciliation and then releasing an X. That was kind of the same thing happening with Aries. Scorpio, as you overstep what caused heartache in the past, if you are creating something that you could market, that you could sell, that you could manifest in a small business on the side, now's the time to do so. For as you give off a bright, beautiful aura and say, I'm so proud of what I'm creating, I'm so proud of my success, of course, others are going to be drawn back towards you. We again have a Mercury retrograde from October 14th to November 3rd. And so I do feel like people are going to be looking at themselves and others, and they're going to be looking at themselves and us, right? And so there's going to be coming together and really seeing clearly the truth of a situation. And then the universe can say, I'm shifting you guys into where you're supposed to go. But some just need to work through letting go in some way. Thank you, Firefly. Nisha, whoop, whoop. All right. So spiritual guidance for this Scorpio energy during now and through the rest of October of 2020. Vitality, Scorpio. So we have a Scorpio who feels healthy, vital, and strong. They are going through some form of spiritual growth. So some of you Scorpios this week will be thinking about old habits that need to fall away. Someone here is feeling really good because they have grown and they can now enjoy the little things of life. So there is playful vitality here, and someone realizing old thoughts and habits that needed to fall away. Someone, a Scorpio, looking to the past at the impermanence energy, understanding that life is always changing, but that you are now healthy, strong, and playful. And in the next couple weeks from today, this Scorpio has the wonder energy. It's so wonderful to be in a state of wonder, to be in the audience of my life. For I am going to, in the actions position, remember to give gratitude for the little things in life. For I am now receiving in the inner strength position from spirit energies of great inspiration. I am in wonder and awe of my spiritual growth and am giving gratitude to spirit as I recognize that I can release myself from all judgments. We have some Scorpios who are wanting to move out into nature, hoping or are fearing for a situation involving nature, maybe just needing to take a walk. And saying to spirit, I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, I call it into my office, and I tell it to take a vacation. So, yeah. And on the bottom of the deck, we have positive thoughts. Scorpio, just like Libra, persevere, for spirit will connect you with the right people. If you maintain balance and trust that you are beautiful. You could teach someone could teach you something, and some of you could grow through a form of learning. Some of you are going to be creating your own fortune. You're going to meet someone new, and then someone old is going to be drawn back towards you during the second half of October of 2020. Keep your eyes open, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. Any Saggies in the house? Whoop, whoop. 1 minute or 1 hour, 2 minutes and 58. A new path, another person, waiting for spirit to guide you to the highest, best path. I believe that some Saggies have learned exactly what these titles are about. In the first half of October of 2020 general reading, the title was Follow Your Heart, Sagittarius, for you are worthy. And the second half of October title is It's Safe for You to Love. You deserve this. Follow your heart. So for a lot of Sagittariuses, something is working on your behalf, and it's actually making you question if it's a safe decision. But Spirit's saying you are worthy of what makes your heart feel happy. You deserve this because of something that you put your heart into in the past. So this is a karmic gift of sorts. So look at this, Sag. Right now, during this week, you will have the energy of courage around you to say to yourself, I'm courageous. And when fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. For day to day, in my thoughts, I am realizing the magic of what is transpiring in my life. And I'm having the courage to step into what feels magical. Spirit saying in your foundation of the Celtic spread, Sag, It's a good week to give thanks, most importantly to Spirit, for all the little things, for all the changes, for the magic that is happening in your life. For in the recent past, this Sag received some form of abundance in the area of finances and or something of the material. And now in the next couple weeks, we have letting go. I don't dwell on the bad things that happen. Instead, when fear shows up, I use my courage to conquer it. I am going to, because I have in my actions position the options energy, open myself to the abundant possibilities of my life's path. I am reminded that I will always have ultimate possibilities and that I can choose whatever makes me happiest. I can have the courage to let go in a grateful way, and with the excitement of knowing that abundant possibilities are working like magic for me. And all I need to do is center myself and let go and not dwell on what was. So Spirit is giving this Sag during the month of October of 2020, the get centered energy. When things get to be too much, close your eyes, return to your center where you can find wisdom and tranquility. The truth will center all of us. Truth will bring peacefulness. So do not fear a peaceful journey, but instead have hope and trust that Spirit is going to help give you energies of a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. In the outcome position, we have strength. So feeling a lot stronger because of the magic, allowing yourself to come to a peaceful resolution that, hey, I need to give thanks to the situation. I know that things are manifesting and that things are growing, wow, in front of me. And I need to have forgiveness of those who may judge me. That's happening for people too. The second you start moving into a beautiful path, other people get jealous, they judge, they pick things apart, but it's not going to affect you. As long as you are thinking positively, Sag, in the month of October, clarity will come. And the clarity card says, stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the trash. Okay, so good things. Give thanks to the good things that are happening in the month of October for you, Sag. Some of you may have found out about a new direction, and now that's the first moon in October, and then you're actually going to be finding out about something else related to that abundance at the very end of, beginning of October and the end of October. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my train of thought here. Okay, let's go ahead and get into Capricorn. Whoop, whoop. You're welcome, Ivy. A lot of judgment. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. That has been a big message. Get centered. And when I meditate 10 minutes, it makes all the difference. It does. And people don't understand that we're really made of energy. You know, we are energy in a physical body. Whatever. Let's go into Capricorn. Capricorns in the house. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. 10833. So a Capricorn who is being guided to think about what didn't work and to trust that Spirit is guiding you from one blessed path into another. And so the first title for the first half of October of 2020 for the general Capricorn reading was Personal Growth, Follow Your Heart. The second half of October of 2020 title for the general reading is Keep an Open Mind, Wait for Clarity. So the overall message for October is you are going through personal growth where you can start to trust your heart, personal growth where you can maintain an open mind, personal growth where you can wait for someone to pour the truth of themselves out in front of you. And when you have that clarity, then can make a decision. So not a month of decisions for Capricorn, but to keep an open mind and wait for clarity, wait for the truth. All right. So in the center of the circle spread, we have authenticity. So Capricorn, for the next week, authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it, doesn't have to get it, but at least they'll know it because I've said it. So we have a Capricorn here who in their thoughts position are feeling energies of great inspiration. They're building something here regarding their authentic self. They're coming into an awareness of my gift is writing, drawing, painting, doing photography, pottery, poetry, changing carbs on motorcycles, whatever it is. And look, in the foundation, we have a Capricorn who's feeling the energy of the love card, giving thanks to all the wonderful things in your life, walking in authenticity, knowing who you are, recognizing that in the past with the impermanence energy, Capricorn, that nothing stays the same. So some Capricorns want to go back or look back at something that changed or someone that changed. And what Spirit's saying with these cards is it's time to get back in touch with who you are and the authenticity of what you learned. How can you come out of something or someone that changed and now become more inspired in the area of love, of all the good things in life that you can focus on? Whatever you guys are working for, just like a few of the other signs, you are being guided in the next couple weeks from today to persevere. It seems like you're on a massive journey right now, Capricorn, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain that you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. In fact, through your prayers, if you have faith and trust that Spirit is watching the efforts that you're making, the time and effort you're putting in, and are listening to the prayers you are making, you could have anything you wanted. Some Capricorns, if you want love, Spirit's going to help you to manifest love in your life. Continue to move forward authentically, knowing what you have learned from what changed in the past. And now know that Spirit's giving you the strength of patience, perseverance, so you can manifest maybe a new love, or the right commitment, partnership, or contract. Do not fear the power that you have within you. And know that by the end of October, early November of 2020, Capricorn, you will, as you follow your heart, you can trust your heart. Okay, you're going to feel more powerful because of what you learned about in the past. Yeah, for some, Spirit's giving you the strength to watch out for communication or connections of the past. For others of you, trust that you'll have the strength to free yourself from any mental chatter regarding some change in the past. Say your job, changed. But get back in touch with who you are and what it is that inspires you. Love yourself, persevere. For as you patiently persevere, you're going to start to understand that you love yourself because of what you're manifesting. It all comes together. Like once you realize, I like paintings, or I like this job, or I like doing this. That's what makes you start to feel more powerful. Yeah. So yeah, through the ups and downs, Spirit is trying to help this Capricorn progress is possible. Family wishes are answered. So some Aquariuses, maybe as soon as today, are aware that family things are improving, that now they can take action where this Aquarius might have felt stuck in some way. And the title for the second half of October of 2020 is Seeing Clearly, envisioning even amazing possibilities. So again, an Aquarius who is realizing that family wishes are answered, things are changing, new progress is now possible. It just involves getting clear with oneself, right? Self-awareness of what does it mean when I envision amazing possibilities for myself. Okay, not so much for others now, Aquarius. This is about you envisioning amazing possibilities for your future. Yeah, so we have an Aquarius who's receiving the beauty energy. During this next week, it is important, Aquarius, for you to remember that you are a beautiful person. And that in your thoughts position, all you need to do is trust and have faith that spirit is listening to your prayers. Trust that everything will be okay in the end, and that you have the strength to love yourself and to shine in the eyes of others. In the recent past, there were options for this Aquarius. As I opened to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I am reminded that I have unlimited options. Now I am realizing I'm beautiful even when I don't think it, even when I don't see it. I trust that I have the strength now to believe that everything will be okay in the end. In the next couple of weeks, we have a lot of playfulness energy here for this Aquarius. And we have someone taking action here to either come into engagement, commitment, or partnership with another, or to be building upon an engagement, commitment, or partnership with another. That is very playful. Spirit is giving this Aquarius the strength to realize that, yes, life is full of ups and downs. But if you trust in the beauty of who you are and follow a playful connection, trusting in prayer, that as you wait patiently, and patience might be an issue here, trying to find the strength to be playful, trying to find the strength to love oneself, trying to find the strength to believe that things are going to be okay if you come into commitment or partnership. So Spirit's saying, do not fear a moment of patience. For you, this will give you some time. Ooh. So if you are thinking about a deeper commitment, partnership, marriage, etc., business partnership, whatever, you're going to have the strength to open up. Now, for some of you, this is beauty. This is beauty. Okay, somebody working on beauty. If this is you, the peacock energies, this is about trusting that you can let your light shine in this world, that you can take one of the many ideas of what it is you want to manifest, do something that brings back that playful energy within, engage with other people, know that there will be ups and downs, but that spirit is definitely guiding you to start your own business, to connect with the right people in whatever journey you are manifesting for yourself at this time. So the outcome card says, I'm connected to the multitudes and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open up and pay attention. Clarity is coming. And then we have nature here, letting go, maybe going on a trip. From here into the end of October for different Aquariuses, I do feel like the process of letting go is actually getting out and connecting privately with someone, moving maybe to an area where there's more nature, and recognizing by the beginning of November that you are worthy of all that is transpiring for you, a greater commitment, partnership, and connection, and etc. And that you should give thanks to spirit. Someone's teaching you something or you're teaching them something. I feel like spiritual growth is spirit saying we are teaching you that everything is about timing, and timing is everything. You can release your concerns over when things will happen, and as they will, trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. So do not fear a moment of patience for whatever connection you are waiting to have or to say. Spirit is going to help you to have the right words and to communicate authentically. Someone here is moving into a very peaceful direction. Trust and have faith that ups and downs happen, but that you're on your way to something beautiful, be it a person, an idea. Firefly, thank you for the donation. Leo Sun, I've been working side jobs, but doing my updated resume. Do you see a job full time? All right. So if there are any Leos listening and you have the same question, this would probably apply to your energy as well. So I'm going to use the yes, no deck, I call it. This is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue for Firefly, Leo Sun. Job in the future. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels. Okay. I think we're all in a moment of pause. I think that moment of pause is called COVID, right? I think we were guided to this moment to really meditate, to trust in Spirit, to have faith in Spirit, that when there is a moment of pause, Spirit is listening to your prayers. They are watching the action steps you are taking, especially in the next week. Pray to Spirit for signs and synchronicities. For in your thoughts position at some point in time, you are going to feel the recovery energies. I am recovering from not having an answer to receiving my answers in the foundation of the Celtic spread from the angels. So Spirit is really trying to tell you, open up, pray to Spirit about which job or just a job in particular. Ask for signs and synchronicities for during the next week. You are going to recover from this process of meditation and prayer. In the recent past, it appears that you communicated clearly with someone. Maybe even you prayed to someone who has passed. Someone, I feel like a spirit here or an angel or 3-4 angels are helping you to find the right direction. So in the next couple of weeks, we have reconsider. When that card shows up to me, and I've been feeling like this for a lot of people. A tempting offer is going to come up. And Spirit is saying, surpass the first one. It's like, I know now what I don't want. I know that I'm the boss of my path and that the choice is truly up to me, not some other person who's going to tell me if I'm good enough or not. I'm going to take an offer, an opportunity that comes my way. I'm going to look at it from every perspective. I'm going to use my sword to speak my truth about the benefits, about the pay. And I'm going to take action here to say no. And we've got a no card in the deck, but this one has an exclamation mark. In the next 2 to 3 weeks. Ooh, in your inner strength position, here's the other no I was talking about. Reconsider, for you will recover. When you trust in the signs that Spirit is bringing you, give yourself at least 3-4 weeks for Spirit to help you to come to a peaceful resolution. Now, I do see a rainbow there. When I've been seeing those, there's an aha moment of sorts. I'll see if I can get a number, a date for you. So in the outcome position, we have not the right time in the next 4 or 5 weeks. Working on side jobs. Now, I know a lot of people are having a hard time because of the changes. It's like they are connecting with people who could help them into a better position, but they can't seem to get there because nobody has all the answers they need about when or how much money they're going to make. So how can you offer an opportunity if you don't have the answers yourself? So perseverance. An opportunity is going to come to you as you connect with and to helpful people, as you pray in the next week or two for Spirit to give you the right signs and synchronicities. At some point, I think you're going to receive an offer, but you're going to let go of that offer. Remember, Spirit's saying take action to say no to that offer, and we're going to give you the strength to say no to that offer because there is something better. Right behind that, we have, yes, big happy changes. So you may be reconsidering by the 3rd or 4th week from now, one opportunity from another. Because you said no to one opportunity and remained positive that a second opportunity or a third is coming. in the near future. Now, this is in about the second going into the third week position. It's about compromise. It's about balance. It's about trusting in spirit. That spirit is going to guide you into the right direction. Continue to obtain as much information as you can and trust that a year from now, I have health improving and forgiveness. It's up to you to spread your wings and fly. As you take action, so too will success arrive. But assert yourself. Do not worry. There will be a new direction. Boom, here I'm getting within the next few weeks. Something's happened around the third week going into the fourth week. And that's when you're going to see a sign, okay? That's when you're going to come to a peaceful resolution within. The situation in your personal journey is improving, but there's an offer that I think you feel is unlikely. Now, see, as soon as you start to think negatively, the offer goes away. It's like the energy goes away. It's so weird. It's like when you say, no, I'm not sure. And I think you're going to say no in the next 3-4 weeks, or you're being guided to. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. I think you're going to come to a peaceful resolution that, okay, I was supposed to say no to that because something else is coming in. So something's not happening in the next month because it's not the right time. And now they're saying, look at this. Within the next few months, there will be abundance. And behind that on the bottom of the deck, perfect timing. So it's not the right time in the next month for this offer or these two offers, but eventually, or you're going, yeah, I think it could take 3 months. I think you're going to get an offer, but I think Spirit's saying not to take it. So I'm going to clarify by bringing in the Gilded Tarot deck. Good. Keep praying. And collectively, let's all pray for Firefly that she finds and comes to a peaceful resolution as to which direction is the right way to go, even if it takes the next few months. Yeah. So right now we've got you with the 7 of Wands energies. It's a very spiritual number, that number 7. This is about saying, you know, look how far I've come. Do I want to fight this battle any longer, or should I turn around and go through this other doorway to a new path? Yes, what I've been waiting for in the area of money is not coming. Okay, so with this recovery energy, right away I got a message that something's not coming in as quickly as you had hoped, or you got something that was told it would come, but it didn't. So first things first, if you are employed right now, okay, side jobs, keep doing that. You will recover when an offer comes. It just is not going to be showing up this week. Ask your angels about where Spirit's trying to guide you, because right behind you, an offer or two is coming up. They don't want you to cry over what has been, what used to be. In the past, we have you communicating to someone and then Spirit helping you to make the best decisions. Did you ask for a raise? Did you connect with anybody regarding an offer? If not, that's coming up in the next week or two. Yeah, and then we have heartache. Reconsider. And then we have you being guided to take action to say no to a path that does not fulfill you with the 8 of Cups energies in the next 2 to 3 weeks. You're going to recognize that you've come a long way. You are bringing things full circle. You know where you are headed, and you're going to be saying no to one path so that you can step into the portal of a new path. Come to the realization that you have the magician energies. You've been there, done that. You've got a lot to share in the world, and you've got all 4 elements, earth, water, fire, air. Have hope that you will manifest a peaceful resolution to these concerns, or come to a peaceful realization by the 3rd or 4th week from now. Now, I do see this. The magician can sometimes represent someone who's manipulative, who causes heartache. They may have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Either way, by the end, well, no, we'll say by mid-November of 2020, Someone's going to come towards you very quickly and swiftly, unexpectedly, maybe. With the wand energies, the Knight of Wands can be about and offer an opportunity that comes quickly. And I think it just kind of comes, and then I think you say no. I think you come to a peaceful resolution of that's not what I'm trying to manifest. I'm going to reconsider, even though this didn't work out, because I know I'm strong enough to say no and to step into the portal of something better, something more fulfilling. So it may take within the next few months. Yeah, I see like a passionate connection with someone who felt like a soulmate. Maybe you were passionate about someone you were working with in the past, and now you're indecisive about a wish. Spirit saying keep up the good work in the next 2 to 3 weeks with the 8 of Pentacles energies, for you're going to go from looking at how far you've come to researching offers, opportunities, or new directions. Free yourself from the 9 of Swords energies. Now is the time to get rest. It's not the time to worry about how things are going to happen, because Spirit's going to send you the message if you'll continue to pray to Spirit to send you the right opportunity. Here comes that 7 of Pentacles, looking at how far you have come and now going into the direction of a path whereby you will be emotionally and spiritually fulfilled. That happily ever after energy. Yep. You're going to get an offer. Oh my goodness. Well, here you are listening to your intuition about an offer. I feel like you get an offer and you're kind of like, see you later. Yeah, because someone who is in a leadership position may be a little bit cold or intense, and they're closed off when it comes to offering enough money. But Spirit's saying keep moving forward playfully, for an offer is going to come in, and it's a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Pentacles. Wait patiently for the right offer to come. And with the Hermit energy, shine your light on at least 3 different opportunities before making a decision. Your ship is going to come in and you'll be able to lay down what was and find balance once again. Justice will turn in your favor, but you're the boss. I think they're saying make sure. I'm getting 2 and 3. Maybe passing up 2 jobs and taking the 3rd. Recognizing heartache or someone who's manipulative. Recognizing as well that when something's not the right time, all you have to do is get back to what fulfills you day to day and trust in your prayers. Hand your worries to Spirit about what you're worried about, and trust that as you pray for Spirit to guide you into the highest, best path, they're giving you the strength to hang in there until that portal opens. Awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, people are going to start working from home. They're going to start using the internet to start their own business, where we don't have to rely on another to create our own abundance. There are 8 billion people in the world that could be a client to your business. So everyone will reach the equal amount and blessed amount of those who want what you are creating, right? Each of us will receive the karmic result of our efforts. Using your savings to survive. So for example, my daughter started making those big blankets out of that huge yarn, and I just saw that there are some famous people who are buying those blankets. You can make one and sell one for about 85 to 100 a piece at profit. You know, so all she has to do is sit and do something she enjoys, ship and make the next one, and there goes her abundance. Right? We don't need, like we've been scheduled to believe, that we have to work for another human and they're going to, you know, provide us with money for something we don't enjoy. And this is a self-awareness thing as well. A lot of people are discovering, oh, I am a good painter. I am a good pottery person. I am this. This is what I want to do for my day to day. They just got to trust and have faith in who they are. And once we come to that awareness, then we can manifest with Spirit's assistance our soul purpose. Okay, thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. Anybody have a 1 question read you'd like me to answer before we finish with Pisces? Okay. So Pisces, the title for the first half of October reading, general reading, was Back to the Basics, finding your authentic self. So getting back to your authenticity. And the second half of October's title was You've Accomplished a Great Deal. What's next? So we have Pisces in October with the 2 full moons. Finding their authentic self, freeing themselves from all the tests and the triumphs of the past, this Pisces. They're going to recognize in the second half of October that they have accomplished a great deal. And now they are contemplating what steps they should take next, right? So once we discover what it is that fulfills us and makes us happy day to day, it's about continuing to build on that, right? Coming up with ideas like, you buy Kleenex and you can get it in different shapes and different sizes and different colors. You can do that with any skills. You can make birdhouses and you can make different kinds of birdhouses, and you can then market those and sell them on Etsy, Amazon, YouTube, whatever. Okay. This is a time to discover our own within ourselves. That's what we did from the very beginning, right? We had the bread baker and the cabinet maker, and they would exchange with one another. We're coming back into ourselves like we were meant to, and not compile under the business of someone who maybe doesn't even know your name. You know what I mean? And I've heard about those through my personal readings. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in spiritual advice for this Pisces, representing now into and through the second half of October of 2020. Overall message for whichever Pisces I'm reading for during this general reading, dear Lord, spirit guides, and angels. Okay, an ideal partnership. So I definitely feel like a Pisces, even now, and if not yet, will by the second half of October of 2020, recognize their ideal partner, because they are so content in some form of partnership, be it business or personal. They are now able to be their true selves. In the thoughts position, there is clarity that is arriving in the mind of this Pisces. So these cards say, Pisces, you are a rare and precious find, and your brilliance will be reflected back to you as you connect with your true match, right? Clarity in your thoughts. Stop to listen to your inner self so you can separate your intuition from your mental chatter. Clarity of your intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the trash. So finding clarity, is this or is this not my ideal partnership? Absolutely, Pisces. If this was your question, if you are feeling those energies of vitality, where your radiant love of life is starting to return. Some of you have realized before today, or will realize by the end of October, that divine timing has been at work. Timing is everything. So release your concerns regarding this partnership, this contract, circumstance, situation, and let things transpire as and when they will. For you're going to obtain some clarity that it's time to enjoy this ideal partnership, circumstance, situation, and to return. And you will, in the next couple weeks, feel this energy of great self-love. So Pisces, the card says, I openly embrace a feeling of self-love. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself because I am the most committed partner I will ever have. I will show myself love in any way that I can. And when I mess up, I will be gentle with myself. No longer will I judge myself, for I have come into an ideal commitment, partnership, contract, and have come to the realization that I am now feeling love for myself and vitality in my life. In my foundation, I am healthy, vital, and strong. So in the actions position, Pisces, release yourself from any and all judgments. Let your inner critic go. It's a time of self-love and to give generously to those whom are in need. To give generously while you love yourself, because as you do, you can free yourself, for some Pisces, from feeling as though you had been judged. But I don't feel like that's real. Therefore, in your hopes and fears position, Pisces, during the month of October, you have personal growth. Do not fear personal growth, for as you move towards your greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away. For now, I am feeling vital as I love myself and push beyond judgment of myself or others. I will give generously and will come together with others because I deserve greatness. So this Pisces is recognizing by the end of October of 2020, the follow your heart energy. I am always rewarded when I follow my heart, when I do what is good and right. So Pisces, sit back and enjoy the wonder of the things that are transforming in your life. Sit back and reflect on the story of your life. Don't dwell on what happened in the past, but now communicate with others gently and positively. For you can manifest something, wow, like a few of the other signs. Time and nature. For Spirit's going to give you the courage in the next couple weeks to face your fears when it comes to abundance, things of the material or money. For as you connect with people in the second half of October of 2020, Pisces, you're going to feel very powerful. I am strong, I am grounded, and I am powerful. For I am going to persevere with the engagement energies. I'm going to make a conscious decision to engage with others and wait patiently. For I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I choose to either ask for forgiveness or to forgive myself so that I can give with gratitude. Things have changed with the impermanence energy for this Pisces, and they have changed because Spirit wants to bring magic back into your life. They want to bring that authenticity back into your life, where you can sit in your sanctuary and share your smile with others in a peaceful way. So finding your authentic self, recognizing your accomplishments, and then deciding, what am I going to do with these accomplishments? What is next for me in my life? And Spirit saying, write down, if I followed my heart, these are the partnerships I'd like to commit with. This is the personal growth I have learned. And now I am finding the clarity I need to give generously what I have. For that's going to bring playfulness. I feel like by the end of October, we have a Pisces who's going to kind of spontaneously connect with others because they've recognized spiritual growth within and because they are loving themselves in a completely different way. There's a bit of a paradigm shift here for this Pisces. Pisces sun, and want to know if my Sagittarius is the one or should I move on? Perfect timing in nature. The fall season is beautiful. That's right. Jamilu. Am I saying that right? Jamilu. Jamilu to you. Pisces sun. Okay, so all you have to do is click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and I'll go ahead and lay that spread. Sagittarius is the one. Okay. We'll give it another minute. She already did pay on PayPal. Oh, well, really? Okay. I have Firefly. Jamilu. I'm looking. Maybe I have to check my mail. PayPal. Jammy. Got it. Thank you, Firefly. Before the meeting in here. Got it. Thank you, guys. My apologies. All right, let's go ahead and look. Jamilu Pisces, please provide clarity. Oh boy. Okay, we had some cards jump. This is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck, by the way. Look at the cards that jumped. We have a Pisces who is sitting here at this wishing well, being guided to take some time to pray to Spirit for exactly what it is you are wishing for. Wishing to come to the realization of the differences energy. And Spirit saying there is a need here to really look at your own confidence. But I do see feeling like something is being hidden, but there's unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles. I feel like within you, like not believing in yourself, not believing in the long term. Yeah, fearing some form of chaos because maybe of something that transpired in the past. I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards again. Andra, hi. Thought you used PayPal. Actually, I use both, whichever works. I know some people don't. I don't know how the $ box below is linked to whatever. Yes, but I confirmed it in PayPal. Got it. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please. Thank you, Jamilu. I'm going to do a circle spread. Yeah, so see, right off the bat, they're talking about self-confidence, self-worth. I'm hearing, no matter what happens, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to know where I'm headed, what I'm working towards, what I'm doing, and I am confident. Yeah. In the thoughts position for the next couple weeks, we do have conclusion. I'm thinking about my self-worth. I know Spirit is trying to help guide me into a path, but I am fearful of a conclusion. I'm thinking about a conclusion. For in the relationship sector of the circle spread, representing the next 2.5 weeks, we have the moon. There is hope. Spirit is saying, have hope. For the moon represents hope, and without hope, your path ahead would be dark. Creatively, Spirit is giving you the warrior energy to create something with the Sagittarius, to stand in those energies of strong self-worth. And now we have in your actions position and have hope. Again, that moon represents hope. They're guiding you forward into and through the darkness, the fear of a conclusion to a connection. Beautiful. Because emotionally, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have the High Priestess of Water. This is Spirit helping you to heal in the area of emotions. And this card jumped out again. In the subconscious position, we have cycles. This card represents energies of unhealthy patterns, behaviors, negative thoughts, things that may have ruined something in the past. And Spirit saying, have hope in the relationship sector. Have hope in your actions position for the next month. For day to day, Spirit is guiding you not to focus so much on this relationship, but on your own personal success. Spirit is giving you the strength of the warrior in your creative aspects position to create success on a day-to-day basis. So write down, what is it that I'm creating that I want to eventually create success from? What action steps am I taking day to day to build my soul purpose? What is it that inspires me day to day that I'm excited to get up and work on and do? It's an important time right now for an hour or two each day, whenever you're not working, whenever you're watching TV, to shut off the TV, light a candle, play soft music, and write, draw, paint, do photography, pottery, poetry, learn something, teach something, start a small business on the side, market a product. This is a time where Spirit's saying we're giving you the strength to create success, because this will build on your energies of self-worth. And again, we get this card in the inner strengths position. Spirit's giving you the strength to sit at the wishing well and to pray to Spirit for exactly what this next chapter of your life is going to look like. What is it that you are creating for yourself? What is it that you're working together to create? Maybe you can start a small business together. In a 3-card summary to my left, we have the first couple cards here. We have obedience. Here you are with the obedience energies, with a blindfold on, feeling off balance. So Spirit with this obedience card speaks of taking off that blindfold and using your sword to speak your truth about your boundaries. No matter how beautiful or attractive with the beauty energy is, someone is, a lot of people are beautiful on the outside, but not so much in. So it's about being clear with someone, no matter how attractive they are, by saying, I'm not going to give away my mind, body, and soul until I have a ring on my finger and we are planning the next chapter of our life. For in the next couple of weeks, if you start to feel like you're too trapped and stuck with your thoughts or a partnership, go ahead and let go. The choice is up to you, is what Spirit is saying. Take an oath to yourself to meditate. That's exactly what I was talking about. Shut off the TV, light a candle, play soft music, and write, draw, paint, and pray to Spirit for clarity. Because it is the confusion, maybe of past behaviors, thoughts, emotions, and etc., that are causing the energies of complication. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit's saying take some time to become invisible, to go and look into this beautiful, magical golden bridge that shows the reflection of the child within you. What is it you always wanted to do as a child? What is it that makes you playful and happy in your own journey, whether someone's with you or not? For Spirit saying only you have the strength to summon in your soul purpose, to figure out what success you want to celebrate in the future, so that you can move independently with the movement energies, not with another person, or not with a group of people, but independently into the direction of fulfillment, and leave behind these energies of chaos. If you feel like something is being hidden with the fragment energy, Spirit's saying we're going to give you the fledgling energies to research, to ask questions, so that you can get to the truth. I feel like if you haven't communicated about where the two of you stand, Spirit's giving you the strength to do so, and you're going to start to realize that it is a successful connection. I think there's a part of you you have not discovered with the fragment energies, and that's why Spirit's saying with the fledgling energies, now's the time to learn something new. Yeah, you are where you were meant to be. So now's the time to put your passionate, lustful energy into what you currently have, where you currently are, for you are where you were meant to be. If you are thinking about what happened in the past, Spirit's offering you this tombstone in the next 3-4 weeks, saying, don't forget what you learned that was difficult. Go into the woods, into your grove with your cat, your kitty cat, and your blanket, and be honest with yourself before taking any risks. Don't hop and skip off a cliff, but instead control your emotions, for there is a doorway here that you may find you want to go into and through by the 3rd or 4th week from now. But the High Priestess of Fire is going to help you when it comes to that passionate energy. They're telling you that a doorway is blocked in order to protect you. Focus on your own fulfillment. Focus on energies of loyalty. Someone may come towards you with the energies of deception. And Spirit saying, don't let someone with those energies make you feel confident If someone is cold and closed off with this rigid energy, it's because they don't see things from the same perspective as you do. So again, Spirit's clarifying throughout the next 4 to 6 weeks, it's important to communicate your truth about what love means to you. Yeah. The High Priestess of Earth is here to help you when it comes to creating abundance, money, stability, a side hobby, gift, talent, or skill, so that you can come out of some form of denial. The High Priestess is going to give you signs and synchronicities about your own uniqueness and is going to give you the strength to set these visions, right? With the visions, energies, goals, and intentions for yourself. I am going to heal emotionally, and I'm going to create my own personal success. I'm going to watch someone with a listening card, not to their words, but I'm going to listen to their actions. Do they do as they say? Because the choices angel is going to eventually fly in and it's going to say, are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice? Are you going to repeat old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, or connect with people who are? Or are you going to remain strong when it comes to your own personal success and find joy in what you are manifesting day to day? Wow. Thank you. You guys so much for helping. Sorry about all the confusion. That's okay. Let's clarify with the Gypsy Oracle deck, the people, places, circumstances, situations, and environments. Okay, so somebody's coming in to have a good time with the pleasure seeker energy. And Spirit saying focus on your self-worth. If someone isn't doing things on the up and up with the priest energies, you are going to feel this energy in the next couple weeks of yes, no, maybe so. Are we going to end? Are we going to stay together? Are we going to move forward? Have hope in the area of love in the relationship sector. Spirit's giving you the warrior energies in the next 3 weeks to wait on that love, to have hope and not overthink. So if you find yourself overthinking this connection in the next month, Spirit is saying, put your thoughts into a hobby, gift, talent, or skill. That process is going to help for the Queen of Water, the High Priestess of Water, to help you to heal in the area of emotions when it comes to home, family, and maybe even starting your own business or doing something you enjoy. Subconsciously, you may be thinking that someone is coming to open doors for you, support you, help you in some way. But there is unhealthy cycles and patterns there that you may start to become aware of or are already. Day to day, we have joyfulness because you're creating your own success in your life. So write down, I'm creating success in my life by doing this day to day. And in the actions position, inner strengths position, wait and pray to Spirit about what you're working towards, because Spirit will eventually bring you communication where you will celebrate your own success. If there's communication regarding someone who's out to have a good time, which I think is the Sag, don't overthink it. You might be repeating unhealthy bad behaviors and patterns, and all you have to do is, put more energy into the commitment. You want faithfulness. They might not so much just right now in the next month. Now, do you offer 3 month, 6 month, and yearly readings so we could look further? I think eventually this person cares about you. Waiting on a gift, a surprise journey, money, and commitment. But there is falseness in the area of fortune. Thinking about this is stealing your peace of mind. Let go of despair and misfortune, for you have transformed. And now you can speak your truth. Now you can see if someone's there to have a good time, then that's fine. Heal and work on your own home, business, circumstances, and take action to put your hope, time, and effort not into thinking about someone who's just having a good time right now, but to instead think about, what am I creating for myself? As you free yourself from unhealthy thoughts and focus and pray to Spirit about love, I think eventually as you work on you and you start to give off a bright aura because you're enjoying your life so much, abundance, that's going to draw someone back towards you. And I think it's going to draw the Sag back towards you because you're going to, be abundant. You're working on you and have taken your focus on them and put it back into yourself. And that's what's going to draw. That's how the energies work. Sometimes if we think too much about another person and we overthink, we actually push them away. But when we pull within and we work on ourselves and what we enjoy day to day, you find that you give off a bright, beautiful aura. And that in turn draws people back towards you. So I'm going to close for Jamilu. Yeah, make the right decision. If something causes despair, then it's not good for you. Get to the truth of the situation and decide, do I want to take action regarding this connection that feels right or not? Watch out for energies of fantasy and illusion. Listen to your intuition. For you can create together if you plan together a reason to celebrate change in the area of home, family, and your own personal emotions. Overall energy for Jamilu, please. This is the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Overall energy is the messenger of emotion. And so we've got communication here and in the inner strengths position. So Spirit's giving you the strength to wait, hope, wish, pray that communication will come. This Sagittarius has this pleasure seeker energy. And Spirit's saying, don't let who they are at this time affect your self-worth, but instead wait on love, let them unfold before you, and put your thoughts into your own personal success in the next month. So the card says this is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person who's very gentle and loving, and only with the kindest of intentions. I feel like you might be getting a little bit in your own way. So shift your perspective to you, let them come to you. And if you have to, ask the question of, where are we headed? Can we make changes in the area of home, family, and business? Yeah, because the truth will help you to bring a conclusion to thoughts that it's like overthinking. Thank you so much, Josie. You've been very helpful, and thank you so much for attending. All right, so I'm going to close, I think, again with an overall message. I might take these messages from the Les Vampires deck. Anybody have a one-question reading you'd like me to answer before we close? And thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Liberty. Hello, hello, good evening. Gemini, my husband is Scorpio, watching from Lebanon. Well, hello to Lebanon, and thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, so we have people healing, letting go of worries, fears, moving into a better direction, needing to speak their truth, right? Everybody needs to come forward and say, I'm going to make a sentence, and don't judge anything until I tell you the proof of what I am saying, right? People are tired of the BS, and now it's time for people to come up and to realize within, to come to an awareness of their own truth. Am I walking in my highest, best path, or am I going to repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles? We have healing here and the ability to manifest a new empire, a new hobby, gift, talent, skill, project, or put yourself first. Hi, Alva. You're very welcome. Let's just do a quick Celtic spread. This is overall closing energy and messages for the collective. Again, we've got one last offer for a one-question reading for a minimum of a $10 donation. Wow. So right away, collectively, they're talking about seduction, manipulation, a strong desire, and the number 8. Should I or should I not repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles? Should I or should I not connect with those whom are repeating unhealthy behaviors or cycles? For I know that changes are coming, right? the last day of the light, the last day for this vampire to have to experience difficulty because sudden shifts are taking place. The collective is being guided in the foundation of the Celtic spread to have hope that a foundation and new prospects, new wishes are going to come true. Some are going to come true rather quickly and unexpectedly if they haven't already for the collective. In the recent past, we were all guided to have compassion, to speak with kindness and empathy. And now in the next couple weeks, there will be changes collectively. With the ancient energy, this is about changes in the area of family, your ancestors, and for some, an unexpected inheritance of money or something of the material. I'm hearing coming together with families because of all that's going on. Helping one another is what is going to be important karmically for those as they move, everybody who is moving into a higher, better journey, a higher, better path of fulfillment. So in the actions position, we have transgression, the spreading of conditions, influence, impact. Somebody's going to make an impact on the lives of others, okay? And this is at the end of October, early November, so we'll see if there's going to be another check from the government. It's a spiritual time with the number 7. Somebody is taking action to make an impact regarding family, friends, or others, but they're more focused on their wishes to the point where they will manipulate a situation. So the advice here from Spirit in the inner strengths position of the Celtic spread is to focus on, we're going to have the strength to inspire others or to become inspired by others. There are going to be epiphanies, surprise changes, and sudden shifts that could happen in the next week. So it could be that by mid-October, there is some form of enlightenment where difficulty is ending and then changes are transpiring, where we leave behind manipulative ways or people and we move from them in a compassionate way. For in the hopes and fears position, we have a lot of fear here that we don't know where things are headed or how things are going to transpire. But that's why Spirit's saying during October with 2 full moons, trust that Spirit is sending new paths, connections, and directions. And as we all wait and anticipate our wishes coming true, these difficulties will come to an end. So in the outcome position, we do have the monster within. In the inner strengths position, we do have an internal struggle, personal challenges. How do I move forward? What action steps do I take? And Spirit is saying it's about discipline. It's about consistently putting time and effort into who and what you want to be so that you can let go of a past situation, person, circumstance, old energies of bitterness, old grudges regarding family, friends, and so on. It's time to move forward with unwavering confidence that wishes of inheritance, changes in family, or things having to do with ancestry is going to lead you to this primal energy by the end of October. Instinct, free will, a comeback because of the help of another or others. An exciting newness and vitality whereby people are going to be able to speak up and say, I'm moving forward because I learned, and now I'm taking what I've learned. And I'm moving on from what doesn't serve me. Those who prey upon me, okay? Enlightenment and inspiration is coming. This could be a little bit different for everyone. So remember, hi, Gemini X3. If you'd like to get more answers and know exactly which elements or astrological signs you'll be dealing with by the end of October, the changes that you're probably wondering and which path or direction Spirit is nudging you to go towards, feel free to write me for a personal reading at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and a yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you so much to those of you who stopped in today for our live video podcast. I hope to see you again next Thursday at noon, U.S. Central Time. Take care and God bless.